Okay, I want to be honest with you about what saving really means. I've always believed that saving money is the right way to secure my future. Every time I get paid, I set aside a portion of my salary to save, and I'm absolutely convinced of that. But one day, I started thinking and asking myself, is the value of my money safe just by saving? Especially since prices out there keep going up every year. Can saving really make me rich? And in the end, I decided to look into this strategy to gain a deeper understanding of it. And that's what we'll be discussing in this video. I want to share what I've learned about this, and we'll learn and discuss it together. Okay, let's get started. So, the first thing we'll learn about is inflation. You've probably heard that word before. But what exactly is inflation, and how can we deal with it? To give a simple example, every year the prices of goods and necessities rise, on average by about 3%. This means that $100 you have today won't be enough to buy the same items next year. The nominal amount is the same, but its purchasing power is different. Here's an example from my savings account. Every year, my savings account yields an interest rate increase of about 1%, while inflation runs at about 3% annually. That means I lose money every time I save, even though I haven't made any mistakes with my savings account. So, basically, saving money is the same as losing value. Savings accounts aren't really designed to grow your money. They're designed simply as a place to keep your money, to keep it safe from theft. And I started asking myself, okay, so what should I do to deal with inflation? And eventually, I came across the word investment. When I first heard that word, my mind immediately went into overdrive, and I felt stressed just looking at the charts. And how do I even start learning about investing? Finally, I came across the term index fund. Specifically the S&P 500. It consists of 500 major companies in the United States. Here, we don't pick individual stocks. Instead, we own a small piece of them all. And from what I've read, over the past 50 years, the average annual return has been around 10%. Let's run a simulation. If we invest $200 every month, starting at age 25, with an average annual return of 10%, by age 55, we'll have more than $450,000. Meanwhile, if we just save and try to set aside $200 every month, by age 55, we'll only have about $72,000. The habit is the same, the amount is the same, but the results are different. It's not about being a financial expert, it's about knowing where to put your money. So, after learning all about inflation, saving, and investing, I've concluded that there are 3 steps you need to take to cope with inflation. First, build an emergency fund. Set aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses as your emergency fund and deposit it into your savings account. Why a savings account? Because it's easy to access. That way, if you suddenly need money, you won't have to sell your investments, and having an emergency fund gives you peace of mind. Second, start investing every month. When you have $20 or more, set some aside for investing. In my opinion, the most important thing is to invest consistently, not the amount you invest. Third, when your income goes up, try to make sure your investments go up too. Most people out there, when their income goes up, their lifestyle goes up too. Please stick to this principle. Don't end up like most of those people. So, to summarize everything we've discussed, saving money isn't wrong, but it's not the best strategy for building wealth. The purpose of savings is for security, an emergency fund, and peace of mind. But if you want your money to grow, you have to put it in the right place, where it works for you while you sleep. Start with an emergency fund. Then invest every month. Then increase your investments as your income goes up. That's the whole system. Give it a try and think it over. Honestly, I'm still learning here too, and I'd like to invite you to learn with me. If you find this video helpful, feel free to click the subscribe button. Don't forget to like it if you enjoy it, and leave a comment so we can discuss it together. Every week, we'll talk about finances, good habits, and building a better life. Thank you, and see you next week.